Is it clear now? Is it better? Can someone confirm? Is the audio good now? See comments, no voice, no voice, no audio. Yes, perfect. Yeah, as I told you, sorry for the delay one more time. I was explaining the reason for the delay. There is a huge rain in Hyderabad. Because of that, there was a network glitch. Uh, yeah, that's the only reason. Otherwise, I was planning to join on time. Because of this network issue. Yeah, I'm sure a lot of you must be experiencing uh, great amount of rain, right? Yep. Cool. Hi, hello from Sri Lanka. Hi. Hey, everyone. Okay, we have close to 200 people. Let's see if there are any questions. We'll try to keep it simple. I'll pick up questions. If you have any questions, you can ask. Questions related to cloud native, questions related to DevOps, anything is fine. Hey, after so long time. No, we do live every week. I could not do it last week because I was at KubeCon. So KubeCon happened on Wednesday and Thursday. So because of that, I couldn't join live last week, but otherwise we do it every week. Uh, so we were doing it, I think, from last 1 year. We haven't skipped even a single week. Only because of KubeCon, I had to skip. A sneak peek into what actually happened at KubeCon. Okay, so KubeCon is basically, a CNCF event. If you're not aware, we have speakers from all across India. And I think main focus of this KubeCon was around, see, last KubeCon, I saw that major focus was around observability. I saw a lot of observability related tools. I saw a lot of AOps solutions in the last KubeCon. When it comes to this KubeCon, I think focus shifted slightly. I was able to see mixed solutions. Uh, GCP was there, AWS was there, Azure was there. They were talking about AWS was talking about EKS Auto. Azure was talking about their cloud solution in general. GCP was also talking about their cloud solution in general. There were some FinOps tools, bots. So yeah, in general, this CNCF was mixed. Overall, it was about cloud native. Um, what I mean, these are all the positives. There was good amount of networking. A lot of people came in. I think 4,000 people. So there was good opportunity to meet people. We met people across all across the country. But one thing is that there were a lot of sponsored talks. So that was one thing. I don't know any of you who attended KubeCon, you also experienced the same or not. But one thing that I felt was there were a lot of sponsored talks. So because of which I felt it's more of a networking event rather than a conference. But otherwise, KubeCon is generally very good for exposure, for meeting people, for meeting experts in DevOps and cloud. I think it is one-stop platform. Golang series. Yeah, I think this is one request that I keep getting. I did not ignore this request. Right now we are doing GCP Zero to Hero. I'm not sure how many of you are following it. It is going to be a great series. We already completed 3 episodes in the series. So we're right now doing GCP Zero to Hero. Once it is done, I'm planning for MLOps Zero to Hero. In the meanwhile, if I get time, I will definitely do Go, Go Zero to Hero. I'm just going in accordance to your priority. I'm just looking at what people are asking. People were asking about GCP Zero to Hero, so I started it. Now a lot of people are asking about MLOps Zero to Hero, so I'm also planning to do it. Then, or in the meanwhile, I'll do Golang Zero to Hero as well. I mean, we can only go step by step, right? We cannot do multiple series in parallel, so I'm trying to keep up. Yeah, we will do MLOps Zero to Hero. Mostly it's going to be on Udemy because MLOps is a space which is constantly evolving. Uh, if I do it on YouTube, uh, maybe after 3 months, 6 months, when there is a new tool or when there is changes in how MLOps is working, you might feel okay, this YouTube playlist is outdated. But with Udemy, you have that convenience. You can always go ahead, you can update the playlist. Uh, so I'm thinking MLOps is going to be on Udemy. Of course, it's going to be affordable. You don't have to worry about it. We will keep the price 399 because the main goal is not to earn from Udemy, but you know, specific to MLOps. I'm talking about MLOps. As I told you, it is constantly evolving. Let's say I do something on Kubeflow today. Things have changed with respect to Kubeflow, then you will find the playlist outdated. Then there will not be any point. That's it. Yeah. So right now we are doing GCP free Zero to Hero series. How many of you are watching it? Uh, or how many of you are planning to watch it? How many of you are planning to watch GCP Zero to Hero? Or how many of you are already watching it? I just want to see. Oh, lovely. Nice. Awesome. Okay, good amount of people are watching it. Nice. I'm happy. I'm planning to complete it as soon as possible. If you keep supporting me, I'll keep doing it as soon as possible. You know, as a creator, creators usually get lost only when, we keep uploading videos and there is no response from the audience. So keep supporting those videos, especially GCP Zero to Hero, so that, I can release the videos very fast. Just keep sharing it with people who want to learn GCP. It's a free series. We are providing free notes. We are providing free examples, projects. So anyone who wants to learn cloud platform, who wants to spend some time, please share it with them. Thank you. Azure Zero to Hero is there. Yeah, Azure Zero to Hero is there. We have done it. Okay, quick shout out to people who joined as members. Um, yep. So we have I don't know the name, but thanks for joining. Then we have Haravamshi, thanks for joining. Akil Star, thanks for joining. Abhi, thanks for joining. And then we have Saminder, thanks for joining. So what happens when you join? This is a question a lot of people have. This time I'm ready because every live stream I keep getting this question. So I thought I'll keep my window ready. Share screen. Uh, Perfect. So what happens when you join our Discord community? You get access to this, right? So this is our Discord server. Um, People keep asking for link. You cannot join this Discord server with link because it's a YouTube integrated Discord server. Okay. Only if you join as a member of the channel, you get access to this Discord server. And within this Discord server, we have this doubts channel. You can see. I personally answer questions. My team also answers questions. So every thread is replied. You can see. So this was at 9:55, this was at 8:23, this was at 8. We keep answering every thread. And apart from the doubts channel, there is also announcements channel for any kind of announcements, free webinars and all. Um, Interview questions, people who attend interviews, they share their experience. For example, IDFC First Bank DevOps screening round. These were the questions that were asked. And people also ask questions. Tomorrow I have interview on a particular topic. Do you uh, did anyone attend it? Something like that. So yeah, these are the interview questions. This is the job description. So people keep sharing interview questions within this forum. Then we have samples channel, multiple other things, random discussion. So if you're interested, you can join our Discord server. It is very exclusive, so you will not find a lot of noise. All the discussion will be about learning DevOps and clearing DevOps interviews. Okay, going back to the comment section. Okay, don't we need machine learning knowledge for MLOps? Like how models work, how to train them? Most of your audience is from DevOps field. It doesn't matter. um, because it's not a big deal today. If you want to understand, like, see, if you want to become a DevOps engineer, you need to understand how an application is built. You need to understand how application is tested. You need to understand how application is deployed. Same thing you need with MLOps. Some training is required. I'm already providing that training through the YouTube videos. Like I did two projects. One is with Kubeflow, one is with GitHub Actions. Both of them are MLOps projects, and I see that people are interested, and I can see that people are actually, going ahead. They're giving it a try. So I mean, I'm totally into MLOps zero to hero. Trust me, it doesn't matter. I will take you to hero of MLOps. Just like a lot of people on this channel, they joined this channel. I mean, they subscribed to this channel. They were completely new to DevOps. Now, a lot of them got placed as DevOps engineers. I will do the same thing with MLOps. Trust me, trust the process. Because I have done it in the past, I'll do it with MLOps also. And yeah, I don't want to repeat it again. Uh, it's going to be after GCP Zero to Hero series, right? Don't worry, like MLOps, AOps, we will simplify everything. Thanks, Lokesh. See you on Discord. Any certification, any playlist to get AWS certification? No, I haven't done any certification playlist. The complete focus is only about jobs. So till now, everything is focused on jobs. We don't have any certification playlist yet. How much of data knowledge do we need for MLOps? Not much, because as I told you, today there are a lot of tools. Uh, you don't need to be a data engineer. See, how MLOps work is, it's there are bits and pieces from DevOps that is taken into MLOps, especially the culture of DevOps, especially the mindset of DevOps. Then from data engineering, data is taken into consideration. How you get the data, how you train the data, and then machine learning, obviously, because you are deploying the model, you are building the model. So you don't need to be a data engineer, you don't need to be expert in machine learning, but you just need to understand the fundamentals, and I will teach you those fundamentals. Today with AI, today with uh, the way that we have advanced, it's not at all difficult. We will take a sample project and we will build that sample project. Always, if you're learning through projects, you will never forget things. AI tools with high ILV subscribe may overcome DevOps tool. What is that? AI tools with high IVL subscribe may overcome DevOps tool. Sorry, I did not get that question. I think it is not completely framed. Please ask the question again. I'll try to pick it up. Important request. Could you please arrange K8's cluster using kind and demonstrate it with SSL and a real domain? We did kind, we did SSL with real domain, but I haven't done in combination with kind. Sure, I'll definitely consider that. Hey Arjun, thanks for joining. Uh, I'm not getting an interview calls, even I'm applying for multiple job postings. I'm currently working as a QA automation engineer. I want to switch to DevOps. See, if you're not getting calls, just try to focus on your LinkedIn. Just try to improvise your LinkedIn. Try to focus on your Naukri. Try to improvise your Naukri. That is how you'll get the calls. Because, see, one thing that I can tell you, a lot of people are getting interview calls, right? Even recently, I shared on the Discord. It was shared on the Discord, but telling you here that there are plenty of openings. Even when we went to KubeCon, in KubeCon, you usually have a job openings board. That job openings board is filled with lot of opportunities. So definitely there are opportunities. I personally know companies where there are openings. All that you need to do is be ready for it. Build proper LinkedIn, build proper Naukri. Now take care of your health. Awaking late nights will disturb your health and long run. Stay healthy, stay safe. I watch your playlist. Yeah, initial playlist you must have seen. Manoj, thank you so much for concern. Yeah, initially when I did DevOps Zero to Hero, AWS, even Azure, I guess. So you must have seen those videos, me recording at 3 a.m., 4 a.m. in the morning. Some of those are like 4:30 a.m. as well. Right now, I don't do it, Manoj. Right now, I'm maintaining good work-life balance. But thank you so much for your concern. It really means a lot. Can you please explain the best recommended way for SRE like SLO, SLA, etc.? You're asking about channel, right? I don't know. What I referred was those books, SRE books. War to or Coolie? You tell me which one should I go for? Um, yeah, let's wait. Let's see which one is better, and probably then let's go for one. I don't know. If you people suggest something, I'll go for that one. What is the future of DevOps SRE? Will AI agents? See, I'll tell you. I told this before as well. I'll try to repeat it again. See, very simple. How large language models work? They are trained on data, right? Today, you take a large language model, any large language model, even you build one, try to train it with very, very less data. What happens? Efficiency will be low. The same thing is with DevOps and SRE. Programming, let's say Python, let's say Java, those programming languages are there from years together. There are a lot of forums, there is a lot of data on the internet. So these large language models can be trained well, and because of the training, the output is better. But when you talk about DevOps and SRE, let's take some examples, right? If you take Datadog, for example, or if you take Dynatrace, for example, how can your large language model give 100% exact output when it comes to Datadog configuration? It's not possible because there is Datadog documentation which is very less for training a large language model. There are few resources on Stack Overflow and other places, but that's not possible. Datadog is just an example. You take Crossplane, you take Pulumi, right? Not enough information for the large language models to be trained. So this is one reason. There is no other reason like, you know, DevOps is something, SR is something. No. The thing is that any new technology, comparatively any new technology, the efficiency of the large language models will be less when compared to the full stack development or other related things. It's not that no AI agent was created for DevOps. Search for DevOps AI agents, you will find good number of ones. I don't want to take one, I don't want to take the names. They failed miserably. So that's it. Okay, thanks for the film recommendations. I'll definitely uh, go and watch. Yeah, this week I received very, very heartwarming these things. Like, what do you call that? Heartwarming gratitude messages. They got placed in companies and they were very, very happy. Like, I'll share it on Monday motivation next week. But because some people are asking about opportunities, some people were asking about career gap and all. This week we got very, very heartwarming messages. I'll try to find. Usually I keep a copy of them so that I can post on the Monday motivation, but I'm not sure if I can find them at this point. Anyways, I'll search. Meanwhile, I'll keep reading the comments. Personal career guidance is possible. Not at this point. I'm keeping busy. Like you see that I'm posting videos on YouTube. I'm doing courses on Udemy. I'm also doing freelancing, running Aqua. Aqua. So, not at this point. We are also building something. So maybe if I get time, I would love to do it. Right now I'm just going back to my roots. uh, I so badly wanted to do GCP Zero to Hero playlist, not because we haven't done any Zero to Hero playlist. This year we did AI assisted Zero to Hero. I think this year we did one more Zero to Hero playlist as well. But I wanted to do a cloud Zero to Hero playlist. Uh, 2023 I did AWS, 2024 I did Azure. So this year I thought, okay, I will take time. I will do a cloud Zero to Hero playlist so that personally I can also keep myself updated, right? I can also have a very good hands-on. And second, you know, it is my, I feel that it is my USP. I can build audience engagement with that. I can connect with you people more with that. So that's why I'm taking some time out and completely focusing on GCP Zero to Hero now. Okay, just give me a second. Trying to pick up the comments. Mhm. Okay, there are a lot of comments. Okay, back. Hmm. Oh God. I enabled silent mode, but still I see a lot of comments. Okay. Harness CI/CD Zero to Hero. Okay. No, not definitely. Backstage is definitely not a DevOps killer. I personally don't have a great opinion about Backstage. Although Red Hat is one of the major contributors to Backstage, but personally, I don't have a great opinion about Backstage. Uh, I feel it's over-engineered, especially when it comes to small teams. I mean, if there is a small team, or if it's or if there is a mid-scale company which is planning to onboard Backstage for platform engineering, I would say rethink because there are better options like Kestra. Um, I personally used it. Kestra, it's very simple. It's like a virtual platform engineering platform. Um, yeah, Backstage, you need to have good programming experience and you need to have a team who is going to maintain that platform because there is a lot of learning with Backstage. What's the point? Like you're building a platform, you're maintaining a team for maintaining that platform. Underlying the scripts that are running are again built by the DevOps team. So it's over internet. This is my opinion. But yeah, people might have different opinions. I'm fine with it. Uh, let's see the comments. Lokesh. Thanks, Durga. Thanks, Arun. Thanks for joining as members of the channel. Please update videos on AWS, updated features in services, Anna. Sure, you can recommend some services as well. I'll definitely update. Not a problem. Planning to add one video related to API gateway. Planning to add one video related to AWS EKS auto mode. Um, yeah. How do you learn how do you learn to make zero to hero courses? So what I typically do is that when it comes to let's say MLOps, right? So I took like 4 to 5 months to learn that proper. Like I went through documentation, I went through a lot of sources. I did good amount of hands-on. Then I slowly started doing YouTube videos so that a curiosity is generated. I also understand audience engagement, how interested are my audience when it comes to MLOps. So after doing all this, I understood a lot of people are interested. People also understood, how there is going to be an opportunity, how market is going to open positions for MLOps. So now I mean, once I start or couple of weeks before I start doing this zero to hero playlist, I prepare GitHub notes. I come up with a proper order. and then I start recording videos. This is what I do. But I am more of documentation person, and mostly I prefer official documentation. What are benefits for a fresher to attend KubeCon conference? KubeCon is done, but if you're in North America, I think you have KubeCon coming up. Um, Even in Europe, I think it's coming up. So the advantages is that you get good amount of exposure. You understand what is happening in the world of cloud native because you will find complete enthusiasts, you will find open source contributors, you will find maintainers of open source projects. Second thing is networking. You will be able to interact with managers in companies. You will be able to interact with startup founders. So these are two primary advantages: networking, exposure. Yeah. So this is one which I got today. Anyways, I'll basically show you or share this on Monday motivation, but I just thought of sharing it here. See, so this one here says from BBA to senior DevOps engineer. 2 months ago, I stepped into my role as a senior DevOps engineer leading UK bank. And like I mean, when I received this message, it was so heartwarming. From drawing starting salary of 10,000 rupees to now 10,000 as tax, right? Incredible, right? Thanks for Abhishek. Anyone who wants to start their journey from non-IT or anyone who wants to start their journey from a non-tech background, so you can just take the free roadmap on our channel. I love how the free DevOps roadmap is doing wonders. Uh, Great. There is a question. Let's see. For a SWE software engineer with 5+ years experience but no CI/CD experience, will you suggest a transition into DevOps? People are saying AI is automating a lot in DevOps, so need to focus more on Linux and networking. Do you think the same? AI is automating more in development. That is the fact. AI is trying to automate things when it comes to operations. That is also true. So AI is everywhere. You shouldn't be worried about it, especially in 2025, because AI is everywhere. AI is trying to get into development. AI is trying to get into operations. So what you need to do is focus on learning DevOps first, then focus on understanding how and where you can use AI to improve your efficiency. That is the thing. So don't bother too much about AI. Of course, Linux and networking is something that you need to learn. Even if you look at our DevOps 2025 roadmap and playlist on the channel, you will find Linux, you will find networking, you will find zero to hero of DevOps. So just focus on our 2025 roadmap. That is what I'll tell you. Can you make a full DevOps course? We have a full DevOps course, right, on YouTube. That is what all of these people are talking about. Manoj, you can just search for DevOps 2025 roadmap. Hey, thanks, Anil. What will be the best future full stack, Mun stack, Java, or DevOps growth wise, or other criteria like career ladder, salary growth? I mean, if you're asking from DevOps point of view, Python and Golang. Uh, if you learn those things, it will be much better, not Mun stack or Java. Please tell me about OpenShift market. See, what happens is that, I mean, for people who are not aware, most of the MNCs, they'll not be interested in open source technologies. For example, Kubernetes is open source. But what a lot of companies do, they plan to onboard EKS, they plan to onboard AKS so that they don't have to manage things, right? Because when it comes to Kubernetes, management is a huge headache. So that's why they move to managed services. Now, similarly, OpenShift is one of the platform which is not open source, but it is taken like it's a wrapper on top of Kubernetes. It reduces your maintenance significantly. OpenShift or Red Hat continuously delivers the patches. And OpenShift also has a managed offering. On AWS, it's called ROSA, Red Hat OpenShift on AWS. On Azure, it's called ADO, uh, Azure, yeah, it's called something like that. Azure OpenShift. So OpenShift also has managed services. So just like EKS, AKS, OpenShift also has a very bright future. There are so many telecom companies, there are so many networking companies which use OpenShift as their Kubernetes target platform. As ex Red Hat, any plans to make video on Rancher? Haven't thought about Rancher when I was at Red Hat, but now that I'm out of Red Hat, I can definitely do videos on Rancher. Uh, I'll see. Certification is important for fresher. See, this is a very tricky question. I will answer my point of view. If I am a fresher, I will not focus on certification because they're too expensive. So it's a mindset. My mindset, I will not be doing any certification. Instead, I will focus on building projects. I'll focus on building GitHub profile. I'll focus on building LinkedIn profile. Be as much as active as possible. Try to build great networking. I mean, I'll focus on adding new connections, especially people in DevOps and cloud because I want to get there. That would be my focus, not certifications, because it's too expensive for me, at least for the mindset that I have. I'm talking about freshers. Mhm. How to learn AWS architecture diagram designs? Please do a video on this. Architecture diagram designs, okay. There are a lot of platforms these days, like you have draw.io, you have Eraser AI, you have Amazon QCLI that can also help you build architecture diagrams. Um, I think there is Napkin AI. There are a lot. I'll plan to do one video, sure. How to learn or understand all DevOps tools effectively and quickly. I can't tell you quickly, I can tell you effectively because learning quick is not possible. DevOps is not, an overnight thing that you can learn. There are so many concepts in DevOps. It takes a lot of effort for you to learn. But once you learn, your career will be fruitful. When it comes to learning effectively, I would say just go ahead and search for DevOps 2025 roadmap, Abhishek Veeramalla. You will find a solid roadmap. Follow that roadmap. Freshers openings, yes, there are openings for freshers in DevOps and cloud. Even this Monday motivation post, I think the first post was about a fresher. Um, See, I cannot share all the posts because some of them don't give me consent to post. So you might feel that, oh, okay, Abhishek, you're only talking about one fresher. No, I receive a lot of success stories, but not everyone gives me consent to post. Some people say that, hey, please don't post, right? So why I'm telling you there are opportunities for freshers? Because I keep receiving a lot of them. అన్న ప్రజెంట్ ఏ ఎఫెక్ట్ డెవాప్స్ లో ఎంత ఉంది? చాలా తక్కువ ఉంది. రూపస్ కుమార్ చాలా తక్కువ ఉంది. హలో, హలో. Okay, Durgarao, Hannah started watching AWS Zero to Hero. I'm facing issues while practicing. Hey, I can see that you are a member of the channel. If you are facing any issues, Durga, join this Discord server, right? I hope you are watching it. Join this Discord server, get to the doubts, and keep asking any question that you have. We have a great community and everyone is open to help you. You can post anything. You can even post as simple as how to create an IAM user. There are a lot of people who are going to help you. If nobody is going to help you, I am going to help you personally. So just get here. You are already a member of the channel, right? Just integrate your YouTube with this Discord server. If you want to know where are the steps, I'll also show you the steps very fast. I'll not take a lot of time here. Uh, okay. So all that you need to do. Once you join as a member, get to the membership tab, right? Once you get to the membership tab, scroll down, you should find this section here, members only posts. My bad. These are members only videos. Perfect. So this is a members only post. The very first post, steps to join our Discord server. Otherwise, you have a lot of members only videos as well. But yeah, you can find that members only tab, look at the post and join our Discord server. Going back. What is the difference between SRE and DevOps? Why large product-based companies always look for SRE, and for growth-wise, what will be better, full stack or DevOps? Okay, SRE and DevOps are different. They are totally different. But some of the companies unfortunately don't understand that. They hire DevOps engineers, they ask people to do SRE. They hire SRE engineers, they ask people to do DevOps. So yeah, they're totally different. The thing is that SRE evolved from incident management, SRE evolved from production support. So the main goal of SRE engineering job today is to keep the site available and ready. So once DevOps engineers deploy the application onto the production system, it's the responsibility of the SRE engineers to set up observability, to monitor if there are any alerts, create incidents, manage the incidents, that is incident management, right? Notify right partners, immediately respond to the incident, work towards fixing the incident, and making the system ready and available one more time. So SRE comes into picture once your site is deployed to production, whereas DevOps is focused more on accelerating the software development lifecycle to increase the pace of deploying application to the production. So DevOps and then SRE. This is the lifecycle in companies. But yeah, as I told you, unfortunately, people hire DevOps engineers, they ask them to do SRE. We can't do anything about it. You know, companies should realize the importance. I'm going to enter my third year. Can you tell me what shall I start with and what after that? What shall I start with? What after that? It depends on your interest. If you are interested in programming, go with it. If you are interested in DevOps, go with it. Right? If you are interested in data engineering, go with it. So probably, I mean, if you can explain more on which areas you are planning to build your career, I can answer better. But you have to take that call. Anna, what is your opinion on data engineering? Hmm, not like I don't have a vast knowledge on data engineering to share my opinion, but it's good. Um, you can progress your career into data science. You can progress your career into MLOps. So it's good. Abhishek, small intro about Fluent Bit to push the metrics from K8's containers to CloudWatch here. Hmm. I mean, I cannot do a small intro about it because it's a whole configuration. Um, Sure, I'll try to see if there are any videos or if I can make one. Do you do interview preparation? Meera Shine is asking this. We don't do interview preparation, but we have a Discord server where people keep asking questions about interviews and we kind of help them. But we don't do any specific interview preparation. Anil, thanks. Srikant, thank you. Arif Sheikh, thanks. What should be there in my resume for 1.5 years of experience? What should be there? If you have 1.5 years experience, people would be looking for more real-time tasks. That should be part of your resume. Don't add projects as your three-tier application deployment, two-tier application deployment. Your profile will instantly get rejected. because as 1.5 years experience person, you will not be deploying 2 tier, 3 tier applications. You'll be working with your clients. Your focus will be to help your clients do your day-to-day tasks with respect to those client problems. You should build more, I mean, you should build your resume more towards it. Lot of times I see 3 years experience, 4 years experience, and in the resume they say 3 tier architecture application deployment. They watch that video on Abhishek channel or somewhere else, and they put that in the resume. Instantly profile is rejected because the goal of those YouTube projects is to teach you, and then you convert that project into your day-to-day task and add that as 1 or 2 lines in your resume. You cannot show that as your project altogether. Why don't DevOps engineers tell secrets? Because they don't like anything unencrypted. Thank you. Thanks for sharing this joke here. Light-hearted. Can you explain more about your new startup, Aqua? There will be time where I'll be talking about it. Right now, you must have seen uh, Aqua newsletter, where as part of Aqua, we are releasing newsletters 3 times a day. Uh, we are also doing YouTube videos, Instagram content. But as I told you, there will be a time where I'll be talking more about this startup, what is the product that we're building. It's still in the initial stages, so it's not right moment to talk about it. Right now, the first thing that we started is a newsletter, and we are actively working on it. You can see the quality of the newsletters, right? I don't know if you can find any better DevOps and cloud newsletters, because every newsletter we are taking almost a day to write, at least 5 to 6 hours. We are building good architecture diagrams. We are sharing it for absolute free of cost, right? So if you're interested in reading newsletters, you should definitely subscribe. Okay, this is shared again. DevOps engineers don't tell secrets unless it's behind TLS, version control, and has a backup. Okay. Congratulations on 5 lakh subscribers. Thank you. Now we are 510, or how do you say that? 5 lakh 10,000 subscribers. Your Udemy course is enough to crack DevOps engineering position? No, no, no. See, I never said that. You should follow our YouTube videos. Udemy is for additional preparation. Udemy will make, like, feel better. Especially that Udemy courses. One is we have done DevOps end-to-end project. Then we have done DevOps interview questions. Those are basically to complement. While you're learning, you can use them for quick revision. You can use them, for feeling more confident about the interviews. But major content is on the YouTube channel. Our DATE, which we keep talking about, DevOps Zero to Hero playlist, AWS or Azure Zero to Hero playlist, Terraform Zero to Hero, Python Zero to Zero. These are our killer playlists. More content is there. First, you complete that. And what will the Udemy courses do? They'll make you better. They'll make you be ready for the interviews. A lot of people say that, before the interviews, we went through these Udemy courses and we were able to communicate the same thing to the interviewers because they are more real time, right? How many services you have worked on or scenario based interview questions, they are covered as part of it. So I would say if you have like 2 to 3 days for the interview, go through those Udemy courses. Or you have completed your preparation, now you start giving the interviews, then go through those Udemy courses. They'll help you big time. అన్న మళ్ళీ మీటప్ ఏదైనా ప్లాన్ చేస్తున్నారా? లాస్ట్ టైం భీమవరం నుండి వచ్చాం హైదరాబాద్. వానా మీట్ యూ అగైన్. Sure, I'll try to plan. Future of DevOps. I think it is bright. What will be better? Full stack development and DevOps for future growth wise in the AI era. And what is your opinion regarding DevOps for future? Yeah, I think I answered this multiple times, but still I'll try to do it again. No problem, Sudeep. So what I personally feel is that, you know, whether you are in full stack development or you are in DevOps engineering, you should be good at what you are doing. Personally, when it comes to full stack engineering these days, only learning full stack is not enough. This is something that I can tell you because AI is creating wonders in that space. Whereas if you focus on data science or if you focus on DevOps engineering, if you focus on cyber security, these are fields that are still not very much touched. So if you're learning only DevOps, it is enough. If you're learning only cyber security, it is enough. If you're learning only data science, it is good enough. But if you're only learning full stack development, companies are not accepting now. Even if you're a full stack engineer, they're asking you DevOps. Even if you're a full stack engineer, they're asking you database administration. Right? I hope you understood what I'm trying to say. So it is totally up to you. If you want to be a programmer, it's good. But along with programming, learn these things also. But if you want to be a cloud engineer or if you want to be a DevOps engineer, that is enough today to get a job. Hmm. Now, can I learn both DevOps and MLOps in parallel or after basics of DevOps? I would say just learn the basics of DevOps. It will become much easy for you. Even without learning DevOps basics, you might understand, but there are tools in common. Terraform is still used in common. GitHub Actions to some extent can be used in common. Kubernetes is used in common. So learn DevOps first. Your journey into MLOps will become much easier. Like probably if you are a DevOps engineer, you can be upskilled to MLOps engineer role. I think in 1 month. It shouldn't take a lot of time. At least like let's say 45 days. But if you're not a DevOps engineer, maybe if you're coming from data engineering background or if you're coming from some other background, then to become a MLOps engineer, you will take good amount of time. Maybe 3 months, maybe even more than that. That's the advantage that you have if you focus on DevOps. Should we focus only on OpenTofu as Terraform isn't open source anymore? See, a lot of people don't understand the licensing change clearly. Terraform isn't open source, but companies using Terraform are not really impacted, right? The what is that certificate? What is that licensing change? SSL, SSML? Let me see. Terraform new license. I think it's SSML. Hmm. Oh, sorry, BSL. My bad. I think I think that is related to Redis. Yeah, for Terraform, the license is BSL. For Redis, yeah, for Redis, it's SSPL. For Terraform, it's BSL. So you need to understand what exactly is BSL, Business Source License, right? So the Terraform license says any company which is planning to sell Terraform, HashiCorp does not allow that, right? That is the license. That is what the license says. So if you are using Terraform today to build infrastructure at your dev, at your stage, even at your production, it's totally fine. You are not impacted by this licensing change. It's not open source, but it is free even today. So not every company is impacted with it. OpenTofu is required. I mean, uh, migration of Terraform to OpenTofu is mandatory if your company is selling Terraform as a product. For example, I'll give you some companies' names also. I don't think it's good to give the company names because it might go against us. But imagine companies which are DevOps solutions, just like how, again, I cannot take names, but any company, uh, DevOps as a service company that is offering Terraform as a product, then in any form, I'll give you one name like TerraGrunt, right? TerraGrunt is one example. I cannot give you more names, but TerraGrunt is okay, I guess, because everyone knows it. So those companies are impacted with the license. Why HashiCorp has done it? Why HashiCorp has done it? Because HashiCorp sees that a lot of companies are earning from Terraform, but they're not giving back to the community. So they said, okay, you're not giving back enough to the community. At least that's their thought process. So they said, okay, we'll change the license to BSL, so you'll not be able to do it anymore. As watching free videos in YouTube, purchase Udemy courses out of gratitude. Thank you. Thank you so much. But you know, thanks a lot that you purchased it of gratitude. But they have a lot of content in it. So I would highly recommend you to go through it. I'm sure you'll feel very, very happy. Gratitude is one thing, but even for paying the content, you'll be very, very happy about it. I have seen other DevOps people on LinkedIn using your material but not giving a credit, especially diagrams. Yeah, we have also seen it. It was brought to my notice. One of my team members shared it that, Abhishek, people are using content from Aqua, especially Aqua. But I cannot keep asking everyone, give the credits. You know, there is something called gratitude, like the other person was talking about. There is something called gratitude, or there is something called common sense. If you're using someone else's content, you should give them credits. What's wrong in it, right? You have learned from them or you're using their resources, just give them some credit. All that it takes is to tag them. But why these people don't tag? Because they want to build a profile in a way, they want to make the recruiters feel that it's their own content, it's their genuine content. If you're really interested in building genuine content, build it by your own. Anyways, your Udemy course is just amazing. Thank you. There are some companies coming to on premises lately. Should we focus on on premises? No, 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 don't do that. It really does not make any sense to focus on premises. Yeah, it's true. Some companies are moving back to on premises, but that number is significantly less. For that, you don't have to learn on premises, and learning is also not that easy. If you want to learn cloud, you create a cloud account. How will you learn on premises? Are you going to build a data center? Not right. Not really. You don't, it's difficult to buy a server, difficult to build those connections, expose, build a firewall. You will take a lot of time in doing it. I'm not saying it's impossible, but building a home lab will take a lot of time. Don't do that. If that number grows high, then we can think about it. Right now, the number is very, very less. That is actually called, there is a term for it. It's called cloud repatriation. People going to cloud and coming back to on premises is called cloud repatriation. And if you search for cloud repatriation, you will see that the number is very, very less. I have taken your Udemy project where you mentioned that it can be added to your resume under DevOps. However, I have worked only in one company. How should I mention it? Very simple. You have worked in one company, right? within that company. So even though you work in one company, you can work in multiple projects for that company, or you can work for multiple clients in that company. Or if it's a product based company, what you can simply do, whatever you are learning in the Udemy course, for example, you learned e-commerce, or you learned how to manage a website with 22 microservices. So I had a point, strong experience dealing with multiple microservice architectured application, working on CI/CD for it, or building end-to-end CI/CD pipeline for it. In the next point, you can say strong experience establishing communication between multi-microservice architectured application deployed on Kubernetes cluster. Then you can say dealt with multi-microservice architectured application, dealt with scaling it, dealt with performance of it, dealt with creating the local environment for it. You can add points like this. How much database knowledge is required as DevOps engineer? Not very, very much. You need to know how to set up a database. You need to know how to set up RBAC for the database. You need to know how to integrate your application with database. If you're in any case, you need to know how to integrate your service account with IAM of the cloud provider, which is connected to the database. This is what you need to know. Taking backups, yeah, those things as well. Is your Azure Zero to Hero series covers a real life practical that we do? Yeah, 100%. We have a very, very complex project in Azure Zero to Hero. It's day 14 and day 15. If you want to learn, go ahead. It's super complex project and you will love it. I have around 10 years of experience in IT infrastructure, and I am proficient in scripting languages such as Shell, PowerShell, and Batch. I'm currently earning 16 LPA. Okay, that's good. You can definitely switch your career to DevOps, and your salary looks less. You can definitely focus on a high paying salary. Thanks, Sudosh. You will get access to our Discord server. If you don't know how to join very quickly, just head to the channel, click on the memberships tab. On the memberships tab, just scroll down. You will find a members only post. Steps to join our Discord server. This is how you join, right? These are the steps that you follow. And then you get access to our Discord server. Get here, post any question that you have. Just like Bharat Raghunathan has posted just now. Perfect. I know you said this multiple times, but advice to freshers who just completed. Yeah, I know. See, especially I feel for freshers. My heart is completely with them because times are tough. It doesn't matter as a fresher if you're focusing on full stack, if you're focusing on database, if you're focusing on DevOps. Market is definitely tough. But I'll not say that there are no opportunities at all. There are still opportunities. So what you need to do is build very, very impressive profile. You might see this as a boring answer, but that's a fact. As a fresher, if you want to get in, you have to build a strong profile. That's it. No other option. What is mostly used? Jenkins for whole CI/CD or Argo CD for separate CD? If you're asking in 2025, Argo CD for separate CD because every company now understood the significance of GitOps. 2023, my answer would have been different, but 2025, a CI solution and solution are different. And CD solution, people are following GitOps practices. You can also see the adoption of Argo CD and Flux CD, right? They are rapidly adopted. Uh, Hi Abhishek, I'm getting calls on Naukri and confirming date of interview, but they're not connecting the interviews. What your take on this? Probably you should talk to those HRs. It's okay, just drop them a message. Ask them the question like, why haven't you got back? They'll definitely tell you. One HR might not tell you, but if it is happening constantly, one or the other HR will definitely tell you. Thank you. From non-IT to DevOps, is it possible? See, just now I shared this story, right? Uh, I think you missed it. Just now I shared this story where, see, non-tech background, dreaming to a tech career, this person has done it. If this person has done it through our free YouTube courses, you can also do it. Why not? Thanks, Jitendra. Okay, I think it is, sorry, I think we spent little over 1 hour. We do these live streams every Wednesday. In case I couldn't pick your question or in case I couldn't pick your comment, don't worry. See you next Wednesday. Or in the meanwhile, if you can't wait, if you have questions, try to join our Discord server. We are very active there. Or please wait till next Wednesday. I'll come here. I'll take your question. I'll take as many questions as possible and I'll answer as many questions as possible. Thank you so much for joining live stream today. See you all next week. Bye bye. Take care.